I like playing the movie game. You know, it goes actor, movie, actor, movie. You know, it's like the Kevin Bacon game.
Right.
Only you don't have to get back to him. So name an actor or a movie. Any actor or any movie.
Gary Oldman.
Okay, now we have to name a movie that he's been in. I say Batman. Wasn't he in that last Batman?
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Okay, which takes us to
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, which takes us to the... Oh, what's the movie where he lost a lot of weight?
The
The
Machinist.
Machinist,
is a
which
great
takes
flick.
us to Jennifer Jason Leigh, which takes us to...
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Exactly, which takes us to Sean Penn, which takes us to... Oh, Falcon and the Snowman.
Falcon and the Snowman.
Which takes us to Timothy
Hutton?
which takes us to one of my favorite movies. You know who I ran into at Joe Allen's the other day? This is what this is. It's a social lubricant as much as anything else.
Give it a go. Let me tell you.
Judd Hirsch, who played my father in Independence
Yes.
Day. I ran into him
Independence
at Joe Allen's. So he played, of course, in Ordinary People.
Ordinary People with
Yes,
Timothy
with
Hutton.
Timothy Hutton.
With
And
Timothy
he was
Hutton.
in
And
Independence
Sutherland.
Day with you.
Independence Day, which takes us to Will Smith, which takes us to...
By the way, do you think Judd Hirsch set back the Jewish movement 50 years in that movie?
Certainly not, dude.
David, my son David.
David.
We have also gone on that ad nauseum. How it's
you
like,
have?
David,
No.
my son David.
There was just a delicious touch of Hummentaschen in his part. It was very beautiful.
This is not checkmate. This is not checkmate.
You'd all be dead if it wasn't for my David.
Yeah, that was the line.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness.
I just looked at something. Now I know one of the
Now
movies.
you know one of the movies.
Where were we? We were stuck on. We
know.
went to Ordinary People.
So we went to
and went
Ordinary
to Will Smith.
People.
We wound up on Will
Yeah.
Smith.
Will Smith,
Will
you were up
Smith.
to.
That takes us
Men in Black?
I love Men in Black. Tommy Lee Jones. I love No Country for Old Men.
Yeah.
Which
Yes.
takes
Very
us,
good.
if we include directors, we go to the Coen brothers, A Serious Man. Speaking of the Jewish people, I loved A Serious Man. Did you see that?
No.
Ooh, no.
No.
I highly recommend. Ooh. What am I? When did I become Gunther Tootie? Ooh. What's that from?
I don't know.
Car 54, where are you? Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which takes us to who was in that actually?
Car 54?
That's right.
Yeah, the head
He
guy.
played
Yeah.
he played not the guy but he played Herman Munster. His name
Yes,
is
Fred Gwynn.
Fred Gwynn, who is also in the Cotton Club. Which
was
takes us to Gregory Hines, which takes us to
History of the World Part 1.
sweet Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks, which takes us to Young Frankenstein.
Oh, I love Young Frankenstein.
Yes.
That's right. You ever see the outtakes of that and Gene
No.
Wilder cracking up? She goes, you haven't touched your food. He goes, here, there. I touched it, and then he cracks up. I love Gene Wilder.
Best yell in movie history.
Yeah.
No one yelled
It's
better than Gene Wilder.
Oh, yeah, he was a yeller. Now, he was in, wasn't he, Bonnie and Clyde? Oh, yes.
Was he in that?
He was the guy who's on...
the guy that was a mortician
That's
that
right.
took
They
the
pick him
drive
up.
with
Don't
him.
sell that cow. Don't sell that cow.
They were having a
and
good
then
time
she
until he
finally
said he was
says,
an
hey, what do you
undertaker."
do, by the way? He says, I'm a mortician. Faye Dunaway turns around and says, get him out of here.
Get him out.
Get him out.
That was an amazing
That's
movie.
him.
Faye
That's him.
Dunaway?
You know what he's on?
Yes.
Well, Faye Dunaway.
Network.
That takes us to Network. I love
Love
that.
Network.
Bill
Yeah.
Holden takes to Sunset
Yes.
Boulevard. Takes us to... Well, let's to Billy Wilder. Let's take that director. The Apartment. I love The Apartment. Guess who I ran? Not to drop another name. Guess who I ran?
That's why we're doing this.
I ran into Shirley MacLaine on the street
Shirley
the
MacLaine.
other day. Yeah, whom I know. I said, Shirley. Hey, she said, oh, yes, you're in that seminar. I'm going to come to see it. I said, please do. Shirley MacLaine.
What a nice exchange that was.
I know, right?
Wasn't it?
Please do.
We don't have
How about that?
exchanges
My
like
perfect
that.
Shirley MacLaine impression.
That was great.
That was great,
good.
wasn't
That's
it?
good.
I
It
caught
really
something
was.
about it. I don't know why.
Spot
I
on.
just caught something very
That's
good.
exactly how she would say, I'm going to come see it. That's exactly how she would
What was her
remember.
name in The Apartment?
I never saw it.
Oh, God, I don't know.
You've got to be kidding.
No.
Another one. So put this down. So put After the Fox, put Serious Man. We've already got 3 movies
Okay.
for
Yes,
you.
you have to- Hold
on.
Serious Man
Come on,
and
pen.
now
The Apartment.
And now what do we say? The Apartment. Yeah.
Jeff's
No, she plays Miss
choices.
Kubelik. Miss Kubelik. The last line of that movie is Miss Kubelik. Who says this? Miss Kubelik, I absolutely adore you. Oh, I'm crying right now. She says, I'm a romantic. I'm a big romantic. She says, shut up and deal. oh, I love that movie. And then it goes into the theme song. Da, ba, 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 ba. The Apartment.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
You're like
movie.
a Rain Man.
Yeah.
You're a Rain Man with
Yes.
that.
Goldblum is nuts.
Yeah, that's the conclusion. I agree.
He might
Let me
be
write
tripping.
that
I don't
down.
know.
Nuts.
I don't know what-
He's fucking nuts.
Yes, I agree.